wonderful people, it's DOGGY D here, and today I've got a tutorial on motion tracking. It was requested by xclickxreal, and his message just says motion tracking tutorial when you have time, so found a little bit of time and decided to make it. So there's 3 programs, they'll be all in the description on what you need to use. It's Sony Vegas 8, 9, 10 or 11, boujou and Cinema 4D. Once you've got them 3 programs, you need to make a folder on your desktop called Motion Track. Inside that folder you make another one called Motion Track Pics. Then you're going to find a cinematic off the interwebs, and I'm just going to use the one as you saw in that thing, the my OCE. There'll be an annotation around that OCE as well, so you can click on it and go see the actual full thing. So you load in your cinematic to Sony Vegas, and you're gonna split it to where you want the text to actually be. So you're gonna find some points in the video where you want the text to be. And I'll do another tutorial on slow motion and stuff like that if that's what you want, but you can simply do a nice slow motion with if you just right click on your clip, right click, insert envelope and velocity. And whenever you get a cinematic, you should also go down to switches and disable resample, and you can add some colour corrections, just like that. Once you've finished doing your editing, come up to the render as tab, or you can go file, render as. Right then, now you're going to want to change the name of what it is, so come to where it says United, untitled I mean, and you're going to go to, or just save it as motion. Just save it as motion track pick, and now you're going to find the destination where you want to save it, so you go to browse, go on your desktop, motion track and motion track pick. Click save. Make sure you've the save sequence, so you're gonna go find image sequence and it'll have loads of these on afterwards. Find the JPEG or PNG. Once you've done that, go down render, and now pause this and unpause it when it's finished. So we're back guys, and it's finished. Just hit the close and then unclose in Sony Vegas. Now you're gonna want to open up boujou. Come over to import sequence, find where you save them pictures, so motion track pics, click on it once and then hit OK. Click on the first picture, as you can see there, 000.jpg. Hit open. Box may pop up sometimes saying yes or no, just click no. Once you've done this, go down to frame rate, change it to 30, click apply, and the system will put it back down to 25, so you need to manually do it again. 30, apply. Then you're going to come over to, well, you can see now that the cinematic is in there, and you're going to come over to track features, sequence 1, all frames, and click start, and I'm going to fast forward this again. Right then guys, now this is finished, you might want to go back to the start, and you'll see that the screen's got loads of like red dots and yellow lines and stuff everywhere. So come over to camera solve, sequence 1 again, all frames, and come down on these like tick boxes and tick the one for optimised camera smoothness, or camera path for smoothness. Hit start, and it's quite fast at this, so fast forward it. Right then, so so that's now done. So you're gonna find a part in your video where you can see where you want to put the text dead on. So I'm putting the text here. So I'm gonna hit scene geometry. Come over to add coordinate from hint. Make sure it's on origin. Oh, well, I don't know. So this is going to be where the center of your text is going to be, so I'm going to hit that coordinate there. That's the center of my text. Hit connect to selected once you've done that. Alright, add coordinate from hint again. Come down to the z-axis, and it goes from left to right, so you're going to click on the left one that you want. Hold control before you click, so control, click, and come over to your right whilst holding control and click it again. Then let go of control and connect to selected. Then make another one again. Come down to the z-axis, you don't need y-axis, that's the like up and down, you don't need that, you want where the text is going to be facing. So again you hold control. Sometimes it takes a bit of faffing around with this, so you're gonna, well, you want the front of the text to be, so I'll put it there and there. Right then. Connect to selected, update coordinate frame a few times, and then X this out and add text objects. That shows you where the text is going to be. As you can see, it has it's saying that I want my text like there, like up there. So I'm going to change that. By adding another one, the axis. There we go. Sometimes it's a bit faster. That one's a lot better. So now you can see that ladybird is like dead on straight and looking to this one here, like in the middle of them both. Anyway, now that's done, you'll come up to export, export camera solve, come to export type, cinema 4D, where it says scale scene by, you want to go to 100 and find the place where you want to save it. So I'm just going to save this in motion track. So you go to motion track. Motion track tutorial, that's just what I've called it, so you can call it and save it. Hit save, and then in boujou you're going to hit save as well. And it's rendered out now, so you're just going to X this off and you just say no to that. Then you want to come to your motion track folder. You'll see that it says motion track here, double click on this if you've saved it in the right place. Then it will say scale 10 centimeters, textures all text all length. Now you're going to see all these like dots. Drag this out here so it's full, this bit. And you want to come and add a floor, so come to background. And you add a material, new material, double click on the material, turn off the specular, come over to colour, textures, load image, load your first picture, click no to this. Where it says the actual path itself, you want to hit the path, animation and click calculate. It'll do all the frames itself when you hit calculate. Right then, so now you're going to go ahead and add a floor. Right click on the floor, go to Cinema 4D tags, composting, then come down to where it says self shadowing, uncheck that and check composting background. Then you want to add this to your background and hold control on it and drag it up to the floor. Now you can see it's like merged in with the floor, and you want to ideally your text to be as centre as you can to this bit here. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the text by coming up to control, hold it, click and hold, go down to it, more text, and this is going to be your text. Then I'm just going to use a inflammable age or something like that for this. if you want to make your text thicker, then come up to depth, change it to 50, that's usually quite good. And if you hit this key here, that'll show you where the text is actually is on the motion track. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some materials. If you want this material pack, then just post a message to my channel or post a comment in the description, and I will happily give you this you know, like materials. So I'm just changing like the brightness and the colour and things, just so it's reflecting off the floor. It's got quite a nice reflection on it now. Now we're going to go ahead and add some shadows, so I'm going to just speed this bit forward. As you can see, your text is still like on sideways a bit, but if you hit this, then it'll show you where it is on the video. So now I'm going to add some light by coming up to 4 arrows, click light. I'm not going to do all too fancy because it's only a short tutorial. So now I've done this, you want to go to go to the shadow tab, shadowing, shadow map soft, change the density down to about 75. Now we should see some shadows like that. Now I'm just going to render this out, and I hope you all enjoyed the tutorial, and I will see you again later, guys. Good day.